Hi, my name is Suzanne Robbins. I'm the Director of Sales at Maggie Sotero Designs. Today, I'm here with Anita Dowden, our Master Seamstress, and she's going to answer all of those questions brides always have when they're shopping for that perfect wedding dress. Anita, the first question we often get is about bridal sizing. So many times brides are very concerned about the number of the size gown their authorized retailer tells them they're ordering for them. So can you talk us through bridal sizing?
Yes. So first, let's explain that sizing it's different no matter where you go. Between Old Navy and Nordstrom, you are a different size when you go to that store.
Oh, absolutely.
The same is in bridal. And so let's just kind of roll this over and I can show you. And I wanted to point out that to brides, the size is just a number.
It is true. I think it really, nobody's going to know the number size of your dress, right, Anita?
Right. You can always cut that off. But I mean, what you really want is this beautiful gown that is for you. You're a beautiful, unique bride, and let's show that off. Let's not try to squeeze in a size that no one's going to see because it's inside the dress.
Absolutely.
So let's just go for the right size. Okay, so we need a tape measure, and we will go and measure the fullest part of the bust, and your authorized retailer will be doing this. And so they'll measure the fullest part of the bust, and then they will go to your waist. Typically, they'll have you bend, and where you bend, that's where your waist is. And so they will take that measurement. And notice that I'm pulling it, I'm not super tight, but I'm pulling it snug. And then 7 inches down from your waist is your hips. And so you would go there and measure that. So it's nice and snug.
So Anita, what if these measurements don't align with a size perfectly on our size chart? Then what? What size should the bride order?
So I don't think I have ever come across a bride that is just perfect.
No, we're all unique and different, right?
We're all unique and different. So we want to go with the fullest part, the largest number on a particular size. And it depends on the silhouette of the dress as well. So if you're going with something that's fitted, you want to go with the fullest. Let's say your fullest in the hips. So you will go with this measurement and then you would alter up top. If it's a ball gown that's fuller in the bottom, then you can have some wiggle room. If you do have a fuller hip, if it's like maybe an inch out of the size chart, you can go with that smaller size to accommodate your bust and waist because you've got that, extra room.
Makes sense.
Down here.
Anita, another question brides often ask is what should they be wearing under their dress? What type of foundation garments will give them the best support and the best smooth lines so they look amazing on their wedding day?
All right. Okay, so all of our dresses come with bra cups in them. They are against the skin, and for some brides, that's all they need is just that little bra. And so that's all that they would be requiring is just that little bra cup. We're featuring the Lily right now. She has a sheer bodice, so I don't know if you can see.
Just a little bit of illusion there,
yes.
Right? It's beautiful.
But we've got exposed boning that is throughout the dress. And so we have great support that is front and back. When we get to a larger size 16 and above, this 1/4 inch boning is increased to a 1/2 inch for additional support.
And that's in every dress of ours, right,
Yes,
Anita?
yes. So we're thinking about those brides, all shapes and sizes.
Perfect.
There is another sister dress, Lily Lynette. So this one, Lily, she's sheer. Lily Lynette
has more of a lined bodice, right? That's
yes.
lined with this same fabric in the skirt, so you wouldn't see through that bodice
right.
per se.
So if you've got a very full bust, you might want, in fact, I would recommend having an additional foundation garment to help support yourself. And so you would get the Lily Lynette so that you could have that additional foundation garment and still be able to wear this beautiful dress.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
I love that. So Anita, let's talk more about these foundation garments that will really be helpful for fuller figured brides.
Okay, great.
What do you have there?
So I have a long line bridal strapless
Right.
undergarment.
Exactly.
And you can just Google this. I'm sure it's on Amazon. They're everywhere. This will give you the support needed for that larger bust because it's sitting at your waist. And so you've got that support and will help lift you up. So you're not.
Oh, that makes total
Yes.
sense,
Yeah. No.
right?
Great.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is this, Anita? Will you talk to us about this?
Yes. So there are a lot of dresses that have a beautiful deep V in the front,
Right.
and then a
Low
very
back.
low back.
Because that's
So-
trending.
Yes. And so what do you wear? And so this is kind of like an all-in-one. So you've got your bra and then you've got some underwear.
Right.
So this is an all-in-one that you can have on
And I
those.
like how this is clear too, Anita.
Yes.
So you don't have to worry about something kind of poking out of those straps.
Right.
It just really will hide under that little strap that you've got.
So this is, we call it jelly tape, but this is also like swimwear elastic, and it grips your skin. So once you put it in place, it will stay. So you don't have to worry about your strap falling over. This is wonderful. It's very secure.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So what about brides asking, I've got this crepe dress
Yes.
and I don't want to see any panty lines or anything. Like, what should they really be wearing here to kind of smooth out, your body and make you look the very best?
Yes. Okay, so we all know Spanx. Spanx are great because they have tummy control and they are longer. And they even can come even longer than this depending on if you can see them underneath, especially
Right.
on crepe, because you don't want any line under a crepe. And so if you get the long Spanx, they're even longer and then it just disappears.
Ooh,
Yeah.
beautiful trick there. I love it, Anita.
Yeah.
What else do you have in your little bag of foundation tricks?
Okay, so this is underwear with just a very large waistband for tummy control. And so if you have a dress that is maybe an A-line, but you want that tummy control, and it's okay that you don't want a Spank to, come down on your leg, it's not going to show an underwear line, but it will still give you the support in the tummy.
Perfect. Oh my word. I love all of these foundation
Yeah.
tricks you have, Anita. Thank you. Another question I'm sometimes asked by brides is, what about the inside of the dress? What are they lined with? And, if I'm a bride that really wants to feel supported and have a structured dress, what should I be looking for? And on the flip side, if I'm a bride who just wants that easy, casual, effortless feeling and want to be ultra comfortable on my wedding day, what should I look for there?
Okay, perfect. So we're going to go with the Holden first. She is a very fitted bodice, and she is a stretch Mikado outside. So it's beautiful. It gives a little bit, it's not a true woven where it doesn't have any movement at all, but it has a little bit. And so this is on the outside.
Which I love because we're so familiar with wearing all of those fabrics that stretch
Yes.
and give a little bit, and they're so comfortable. It's
We
beautiful.
all want to be comfortable. And so
Absolutely.
even though this is a fitted dress, you're still going to have that comfort level in it. So let's take a peek inside. So we're going to turn her around. So we've got the stretch Mikado on the outside, and it's lined in shapewear.
Ooh.
Okay.
What is shapewear, Anita? Can you describe it?
So we were just talking about Spanx.
Right.
Okay, and so it's just a really ultra firm, kind of elastic
Ooh.
fabric.
And it has a little bit of give, doesn't it?
A little bit.
But it
a
kind
little
of
bit.
sucks you in a bit
Yes.
and makes you feel just
Yes.
really supported.
It snugs to you. And so this will snug all the way down. So, you don't even have to wear those Spanx because
They're built in!
yes, built-in Spanx.
Perfect.
Along with that, we have this inner elastic corset, which will really help support that strapless dress so it's not going anywhere.
Perfect.
I know that brides, in the past, you've probably worn a strapless dress and you feel like pulling it up and adjusting.
Yes.
You don't have to do that because it's just going to sit at your waist.
Oh,
And
brilliant.
then you're comfortable all night.
Oh, I love that.
So along with this, we have boning on the princess seam and side seam. So it's minimal boning. You've got that support that still will lift and give you that support and structure that you need. But it's not like wearing a suit of armor. This is a very breathable dress.
Phew. I don't want a suit of armor.
Yes. So that's this style. So let's go on to this other style. Let's
Right.
pull
What do we
her
have
away.
here?
All right, so this is Fayette. And Fayette is light and effortless. It's that classic deconstructed feel that brides really are loving. But let's take a peek inside because we have some wonderful things. So we've got this crepe exterior, and inside we have a heavier jersey. So if you feel, you can see how thick that is. I mean, you can't see my hand at all. And it gives you almost, it acts like the Spanx. I mean, it hides anything you want to hide, including maybe underwear lines or anything. It's just a beautiful kind of concealer.
Ooh, I like the word concealer. But it also has a little stretch I noticed
Yes.
too, Anita. So
Yes.
it's going to be comfortable and feel effortless, right?
Yes.
Ooh.
And so while this is a deconstructed feel, we still have some support with boning. And the boning is right here. So from the waist up to the underbust. So it gives you that support, but then it lets your bust, your natural shape, just over, and that's so pretty. It's not structured. It's a natural deconstructed, just relaxed feel.
Which is what so many brides want right now.
Right.
They're looking for just that effortless, I'm wearing this from morning till evening and I just want to look and feel amazing all day long. And they will.
Yes, yes.
Beautiful. One of the current wedding trends that I am loving right now are these off-the-shoulder necklines. And I often hear questions from brides, well, how do I rock this trend while still maintaining comfort and mobility? Being able to move your arms to dance and hug and all of that. So talk us through that, Anita. What can we do?
Okay, I love Tatiana. This is a beautiful off-the-shoulder portrait neckline, which is so beautiful. I mean, it highlights your face, which is what the bride, your ultimate goal is to highlight you, not the dress. The dress is the secondary thing.
Exactly.
And so let's make this dress work for you. All right, so this is a continuous shawl that wraps around. The beauty of this is we have this hidden loop right here. So you can actually loop it to this top button or a little bit lower, depending on what the bride wants, because really we're all different body types. And then, so she can play around with this at the store level. I mean, when she has it on and say, okay, I really like this, I don't. But the beauty of just having one pivot point right here is when she does lift her arms, she can still have that movement.
Oh, beautiful.
So I love this style for that reason. We've got an anchor point here, and of course in the front. So you do have that
a lot
little
more
bit.
mobility.
Yes.
So when you move, the dress kind of moves with you.
Right.
So you can still
Yes.
have that gorgeous off the shoulder neckline, but be able to move.
Right.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Thank you, Anita.
Uh-huh.
Anita, this has been so great and helpful. You've answered so many of brides' questions that they have while they're shopping, but there's still a lot of questions out there that pop up when you're shopping for a wedding dress because this is something, brides have never purchased before.
Right.
How can they get those questions answered?
So we have so many tips and tricks on our YouTube channel, and brides can subscribe to it so that they can keep up to date with the latest trends, all of the wonderful advice that we give them and guidance on how to shop for a wedding gown. We also have a blog spot.
We do, which is so fun, right?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of great things. In fact, we have a blog all about foundation garments that will connect this to as well.
No, that's great.
Now remember, when you are shopping, your authorized retailer is the expert. They will measure you. They will guide you through this process every step of the way so that you can have the confidence that you are getting the very best wedding dress ever. Now don't forget to subscribe for more tricks and tips, and also leave comments in the chat about what other content you're interested in seeing.